Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Yaktab, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Financial Express newspaper headline. So, first of all, export falls 12.2% trade deficit up. Next, WPI at 2022 month low of 4.95. Next, Adani files paper for rupees 20,000 crore FPO says report. Next, Reliance poses KG D6 block bidding. Next, is your India regime same as in EU? Supreme Court asks Google. Next, Chinese firms turn heat on Tata Motors. Next, excellence in governance awards today. Next, share chat Dunzo join layoff wave. On page number 2 in economy section under that scheme for banks to promote Rupee Beam use. Next, NHAI new system to reduce uh, highway mishaps. Next, price cap of 128 medical formulations revised. Next, RTI reveal no data for faculty fast tag available. Next, India UK to launch professional scheme. Next, regulator releases reporting standard for audit firms. Next, thrust on ESG reporting by India INSC ICAI president. Next, global pitches for startup database. Next, WPI inflation hits 22-month low of 4.95% in December. Next, PAN being made into a single business identifier for firms. Next, will it be a green budget this time? On page number 3 in that economy section under that, states should use fiscal sweet spot to set up capex RBI. Next, recession in the west to impact us after June Rane. Next, FTA talks with EU UK on track official. Next, Tur Mandi prices rise above MSP has disease rain hit crop. Next, IEPFA moods simpler refund process. On page number 4 in companies section under that Siemens signs 3 million euro freights train deal in India. Next, DCGI new to Covovax market authorization. Next, Hyundai to up capacity to 8,20,000 from June. Next, India INC may dole out 9.8% salary hike in 2023. Next, Triton EV to buy AMW's Byju's Bhuj plant to rupees 210 crore. Next, Airtel launches 5G services in 5 UP cities. Next, US FDA nude for lupins generics to treat HIV. Next, Reliance BP pause natural gas auction from KG D6 block. Next, Amazon clocks 30% jump in smartphone sales in 2022. Next, tech funding snapshot. Next, Mahindra pits electric XUV 400 against bestseller Tata Nexon. Next, with Super Metro 650 Enfield rides in its most expensive bike. Next, Indian CEOs more optimistic about country's growth than global peers. On page number 5 in that companies section under that India and Egypt on renew powers green hydrogen expansion radar. Next, Air India to soon order around 500 jets lesser. Next, home competition soars 44% across top 7 cities in 2022. Next, Lighthouses Madden Venture Debt Fund reaches first close. Next, focus on Europe in FY24 calculated bets in APAC. On page number 6 in an opinion section under that Collegium Flashpoint. Next, sparks will fly in the electric car trade war. Next, Indian IT services in 2023. Next, should try mandate caller ID. On page number 7 in investor section under that HDFC Bank asset quality remains stable. Next, LTTS SWC acquisition to fill gaps in 5G space. Next, DMart margin miss slow recovery. Next, an app that uses your phone's camera to detect anemia. Next, banking has a service embedded finance can unlock new value chains. On page number 18, it's an international section. Under that, Toyota see vehicle output recovery with some risk. Next, Qatar Wealth Fund eyes soccer tech in revamp. Next, German Minister Lambrecht quits. Next, Elon Musk gets support from Qatar amid Twitter turmoil. Uh, on next is your India regime same as in EU Supreme Court asked Google. Next, uh, fragmentation of world economy may cost 7% of GDP. Next, COVID death data just a fraction total toll in country. Next, China boost for flagging global economy as reopening begins. On page number 9 in market section under that PE players may help broaden mutual fund base. Next, benefits of SEBI new OFS rules. Next, IRDA to treat purchase of green bonds as infra investments. Next, federal banks profit jumps 54% as advances rise. Next, RBI purposes banks to design own credit loss models. Next, BOM profit source may dilute 5% stake. Next, benchmarks falls amid FII outflows, metals retreat. Next, Alpha Alternatives Fund 6 mutual fund license. Next, HDFC Bank gain. Next, pairs gain and 1% lower. Next, Baroda BNP Paribas mutual fund launches index fund. On page number 10, in that NBFC 6 liquidity support system. On page number 11, in company section under that, Spencer's Retail enters value segment unveils hypermarket chain. On page number 12, in nation section under that, one government nominee in panel to choose judges, Riju to CGI. Next, see massive boom in small biz financing, you grow capital MD. Next, Rally Gear arm moves court for probing Singh brothers, their wives. Next, helping investors hedge portfolios. Next, India plans cheaper finance, easier rules for smaller retailers. Next, Maharashtra records 10 new COVID cases one date. Next, securitization soars 42% to rupees 1.15 trillion till December quarter. CRISIL. Next, Wheels India begins export to flow forming wheels to US market. On page number that much for on page number 16 in that Viva.com 18 bags women's IPL media right for rupees 951 crore. Next, recession likely, India may benefit from diversification of supply chains, WEF survey. Next, wealth of ultra rich continues to rise in 2023, K Night Frank. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.